Jay-Z threatened to sue Jaguar Wright after she got on Piers Morgan and said this about them?
I have 3 victims.
Seriously? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Cathy White shot in the head. I don't even know. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even know who Cathy White is, so I'm going to be learning on this one right here. Missing baby is in system. I don't know. Somebody sent me this. It's funny. They think I know about everything going on, and I'm learning. I'm learning a lot of times when I'm doing these reactions. So this is my first reaction, and I never seen the video. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out.
Remember when Beyonce and Jay-Z threatened to sue Jaguar Wright after she got on Piers Morgan and said this about them?
I have 3 victims.
Seriously? God dang, man. That's not what happened. Jay-Z threatened to sue Piers Morgan. They didn't say nothing to Jaguar Wright. How can y'all miss some of the smallest details up?
Remember when Beyonce and Jay-Z threatened to sue Jaguar Wright after she got on Piers Morgan and said this about them?
Bullshit.
I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple.
They're a nasty little couple.
Things.
They do nasty. They do nasty
What
things.
do you think happened with Kim
Keeping
Porter?
people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious. Just like Aaliyah got on that plane.
That's a shame, man.
Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about, Piers.
Listen, like I said, Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to that.
I know. I'm just being honest with you.
You're perfectly entitled to your views, obviously. Kim Porter,
Yes.
a new book claims that Diddy may have been involved in her early death. What do you think of that?
I think people should really look into that more. I am friends with Albie Shore. I love him. I love his children. I knew Kim. We used to all hang out together at the Kit Kat Club back in the mid-90s when Diddy was first starting his reign. I watched that whole thing happen. And everything that Albert has been through, every attempt on his life that has been ignored by the authorities, it all leads back to Diddy.
Well, it looks like we finally have a reason as to why they got so triggered. And it all leads back to Jay's deceased mistress, Cathy White. Beyonce thought she sealed the deal when she and Jay allegedly got rid of Cathy White, but as the saying goes, what goes on in the dark shall come.
Okay, I remember. I didn't know her by name. Cathy White. God dang. They saying that their daughter, Blue, is that was her baby, but she was pregnant and all. And man, I don't know what to believe. But I try to stick to the facts. And the fact of the matter is Jay-Z and Beyonce has never said anything about Jaguar Wright. They haven't even accused. All the stuff she done said, man, they should have been drugged her in the court. Then people say stupid stuff out their mouth. Talking about something. Well, they can't sue her because she don't have no address. She don't have no real address. She keep moving and moving because she is like living with people and stuff like that. Really? So remind me the next time if I ever get sued, I need to change my address. Man, get out of here. Anyway, let's go.
Come to the light, and baby, the light is finally here. Not only are Bey and Jay getting accused of orchestrating Cathy's death, but word on the street is that Blue's real mother is Cathy White. Apparently, Bey...
Damn, I just said that. Word on the YouTube streets, baby. I just said that, man.
Got him! Got him!
Bey agreed to have Cathy be her surrogate. while she paraded around with a fake baby bump to convince folks that she was actually pregnant.
Now, I believe that. I'm sorry to keep stopping it, y'all, but I do believe that. I believe that baby bump was fake, man. I've been asking women. Women know better than men. I said, dude, that was fake. It was definitely fake. That's what people are saying. It was definitely fake. And I don't know. I mean, you don't know what's going on in Hollywood. She could have been pregnant, but she wasn't showing that much. Maybe she wasn't showing that much. This is I'm stretching real far, y'all. I'm stretching far as hell. You see my arm? Go look out the window, you see my arm. I'm stretching. But maybe her bump wasn't, but on camera they wanted to make it look like she's really, really pregnant. So they gave her a little extra. And when she sat down, the extra buckled. I don't think nobody's stomach buckles like that. That's what I think. So I think, that's a half a check over on that side. Here we go, man. Here we go. Let's back up a little bit.
Is that Blue's real mother is Cathy White. Apparently, Bey agreed to have Cathy be her surrogate, while she paraded around with a fake baby bump to convince folks that she was actually pregnant. Turns out they made this agreement after Bey found out Cathy and Jay were having an affair behind her back. However, after Cathy fulfilled her part of the deal, Bey allegedly put a hit on her and allegedly ended her life. Jaguar Wright has been one of the loudest people when it comes to Bey and Jay, apparently having a hand in Cathy's death. And from the looks of it, she isn't slowing down anytime soon. At the time of her death, multiple news outlets reported that she died from natural causes, specifically a brain aneurysm. But as I said, folks did not believe a word of this, and they still don't believe it till this day. The first person to bring up the inconsistency in Cathy's autopsy report was the blogger, Hollywood Street King. He was actually the one who first broke the news about Cathy and Jay being involved. And according to him, he knew right from the jump that there was foul play involved because days before she suddenly died of this supposed brain aneurysm, she had reached out to him, claiming that her life was in danger. After her death, Hollywood Street King took it upon himself to investigate the real cause of death, but he got silenced and forced into taking down the investigative article he had posted on his website detailing the information he got. But baby, nothing really ever disappears from the internet. That article recently surfaced amid the allegations surrounding Jay and Bey, and I'm going to read some of it to y'all. The article read, Hollywood Street King was the first to reveal that 28-year-old Cathy White was Jay-Z's mistress. Don't believe me? Ask Claudia Jordan. And just before we continue, Claudia Jordan was Cathy's best friend. In fact, it's been reported that Jay met Cathy through Claudia. When Hollywood Street King first spilled the tea about Cathy and Jay, he attached photos of Jay, Cathy, and Claudia together at the club just weeks before her death. I wanted to clarify who Claudia was because she's been brought up a lot in this case, so keep her name in mind. It will be important for later. Anyway, back to the article. Hollywood Street King went on to say, yesterday, I got the news that Cathy Michelle White had suddenly passed away. So I quickly began my investigation, and guess what? Cathy did not die from a brain aneurysm as reported widely around the internet today, according to an NYPD detective who told me Cathy's cause of death is uncertain, and later today, we will have the autopsy and toxicology reports. Right now, the death is considered suspicious. Cathy White died exactly 1 year to the day from when I broke the story of her and Jay-Z's affair. He added, a 911 call came in from an apartment on 130 West 19th Street in Manhattan. Ambulance came and took Cathy because she was sick. They took her to the Beth Israel Hospital, and that's where she expired. It was too early to be speculating that an aneurysm killed her. They will be doing an autopsy later today to check out her cause of death. But someone might have given Cathy a bad drug, so they'll do a toxicology, and we'll have to wait 2 weeks for that report. 2 weeks prior to her death, Cathy was contacted by a major tabloid that was investigating the Jay-Z connection. She gave them little information to go on, but according to one of our sources, following her conversation with the tabloid, she called Jay and told him that she was going to go public with their affair for a price. This all happened in the last 2 weeks. Then, little more than 48 hours after the announcement that Beyoncé was pregnant with Jay's baby, this young lady suddenly dies under suspicious circumstances. Did y'all peep the part where he said Cathy was reported dead just days after it was announced that Bey had supposedly given birth to Blue? People have been doing their own calculations, and the timeline of Cathy's death and Blue birth date is just a little too convenient for them. It also didn't help that this video on Beyoncé's supposed baby bump
Oh my God. Every time I see it, man, it's like worse and worse. It's like they wanted it to look bad. It's like, sit down. No, that don't look bad enough. Let's make it look better. But let's go back. Let's go back a minute. Right here. Wait a minute.
Have been doing their own calculations, and the timeline of Cathy's death and Blue birth date is just a little too convenient for them. It also didn't help that this video.
Wait a minute. Right there.
This young lady suddenly dies under suspicious circumstances. Did y'all peep the part where he said Cathy was reported dead just days after it was announced that Bay had supposedly given birth to Blue?
That's what I can't understand
Suddenly
right there.
dies under suspicious circumstances. Did y'all peep the part where he said Cathy was reported dead just days after it was announced that Bay had...
That Cathy was reported, she passed away. I'm sorry, y'all. She passed away days after she gave birth. So all we got to do is find that baby. Where's that baby? Anybody knows where that baby is? Her real daughter. Is she being raised by her parents or the father? Who knows, man? All we got to do is find that part out.
Jay's baby? This young lady suddenly dies under suspicious circumstances. Did y'all peep the part where he said Cathy was reported dead just days after it was announced that Bay had supposedly given birth to Blue? People have been doing their own calculations, and the timeline of Cathy's death and Blue birth date is just a little too convenient for them. It also didn't help that this video on Beyonce's supposed baby bump literally caving in like a piece of fabric as she sat down went viral. I know for a fact that y'all ain't never seen what's supposed to be a baby bump cave-in like that from the supposed pregnant woman sitting down. I'm just saying. And just last year, Beyonce released her song, Daughter, which people speculate is a reference to Blue Ivy and her allegedly having to take Cathy White's life to protect.
And for some reason, Blue, she don't favor, to me, she don't favor the mama in any kind of way, man. She don't even look like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to fit it in, but it ain't fitting. She don't fit in. The older she gets, the more it shows that she don't fit in. She probably fit in more with Beyonce's sister. Then it'll be more of a cover up. If it was the sister, she was related to the sister. To me, that's just to me,
Protect her secret. The song was a confession from Beyonce admitting
Look at Beyonce's facial structure and her bones and stuff and the way she does things. And it's like when a mommy knows, when a daughter knows this is my mommy is Beyonce, girl, get out of here. Man, get out of here. When a woman knows, she knows. Hey, or she can go home. Yeah. I really think something is strange right there.
Unaliving her partner's mistress.
Here we go.
Speculate is a reference to Blue Ivy.
Look, man. Look. She don't look like Jay-Z either. I don't know. She don't move enough and do enough things, man. It's almost like, it's to me, she seemed like when she go home, they got her locked in a cage. And you got different people walking back and forth, analyzing her with white jackets on, telling her what to say and what not to say, like she's been programmed. She almost remind me of a damn robot, AI robot or something, man. And I hate to talk about the little girl, but it's something I can't put my finger on. Every time I see her, even on stage, when she doing the moves and stuff, she just look like, she don't look like, she don't look, you know what I'm saying? Like a kid enjoying herself. That's all.
And her allegedly having to take Cathy White's life to protect her secret.
God.
The song was a confession from Beyonce admitting to unaliving her partner's mistress.
Allegedly, the song Daughter on Beyonce's Cowboy Carter album. I love that one. It's potentially a murder confession about Jay-Z's mistress, Cathy White. What? Buckle up. On August 28th, 2011, Beyonce announced her pregnancy at the MTV VMAs. On January 7th, 2012, Blue Ivy was born into this world. In 2016, Beyonce dropped Lemonade. Now, as we all know, Lemonade was a true album about infidelity. Jay-Z was rumored to have a very long-time mistress. People knew of Cathy White because of Jay-Z, okay? So here's where it gets a little crazy. Cathy White was known to be pregnant in 2011. Shortly after giving birth, Cathy died mysteriously in her apartment of a brain aneurysm.
I have a feeling this is related.
Now, even though we saw Beyonce's bump publicly, there's a video of Beyonce sitting down for an interview and her whole stomach just deflates in the video. And it's very weird.
Damn.
Crazy.
If you listen to Daughter, the song completely illustrates a murder confession. The lyrics in the song say, "Your body laid out on these filthy floors, your bloodstains on my custom coutures. Bathroom attendant let me right in. She was a big fan. I tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do." So fans are speculating that Beyonce had Cathy White kissed after Cathy White had the baby and claimed the baby as her own, and that baby is Blue Ivy.
So what people are
Damn,
basically
boy.
saying is that Cathy was Bae and Jay's surrogate. And after Cathy popped out Blue, Beyonce got rid of her and claimed Blue. This checks out for a lot of people because it also explains why Blue looks like Bae.
I was just getting ready to say that. God dang it.
Cathy was Bae and Jay's surrogate. And after Cathy popped out Blue, Beyonce got rid of her and claimed Blue. This
Look.
checks out for...
Do she look more like Cathy or favor Cathy in any way? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't see. I haven't been following. I'm not a Beyonce fan, man. And that cowboy song is. I ain't into that. But I'm learning. I'm learning some things about the world and everything. So, golly, man. But to me, she don't look like Beyonce or Cathy White. I hate to say it, but she don't look like she belonged, period. She always got that look on her face like, I don't know what to do until y'all tell me to. Like she's programmed or something.
For a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
people, because it also
I'm
explains
sorry.
why Blue looks like Bae, even though she allegedly came out of Cathy. People also brought up this very evil, twisted poem from Beyonce's song, Anger.
Wait a minute, they say Blue looks like Bae. Hold up, y'all, I'm missing something. Am I wrong? She didn't say, who is Bae? Oh my God.
So
Wait a
what
minute.
people are basically saying is that Cathy was Bae and Jay's surrogate. And after Cathy popped out
Cathy was
Blue,
Bae.
Beyonce got rid of her and claimed Blue. This checks out for a lot of people because it also explains why Blue looks like Bae, even though she allegedly came out of Cathy. People also brought up this very evil, twisted poem from Beyonce's song, Anger, in which she talks about how she would do anything to keep her man, including wearing the skin and hair of her husband's deceased lover.
If it's what you truly want, I can wear her skin over mine, her hair over mine, her hands as gloves, her teeth as confetti, her scalp a cap, her sternum my bedazzled cane. We can pose for a photograph. All three of us,
Damn.
immortalized. You and your perfect girl.
As if all this wasn't bad enough, Jaguar Wright
That's some
also
creepy
stepped into the
stuff.
chat and she didn't hold back.
Think about Claudia Jordan right now. Claudia Jordan don't ever mention my mother name. She mentioned it yesterday.
Whoa. Whoa.
Talking about why people are afraid to come forward. You mean like you?
Like you?
You was Diddy girl. Corey was Jay-Z girl. Why don't you claim your friend? Claudia.
So, Jack, when you say...
When I say Corey, I'm talking about Cathy White.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Jay-Z's pregnant
Jay-Z's
mistress
yeah.
who died of an imaginary fucking aneurysm. Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the f was these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is f***ing you. And the boss's boss don't get no Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the fuck you go when you get f***ed over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go nowhere, which is where people like me step in. You right, I go to Diddy parties to walk mother out, cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come. You sure?
Damn.
Hey, man.
Weirdo.
Weirdo.
Don't get no what you got in your head, that neural link. You'll never outthink me.
Never.
Ever.
Ever.
All I do is frustrate your AI. You can't quantify me. You can't even control your wife. You gonna handle a bitch like me. You can't even control that goofy bitch. You should have did a better job. Maybe she wouldn't have had to lose her mind on Cathy. Cause you ain't protecting you. You're protecting her. Wonder why?
Now, these allegations are not
I
confirmed.
wonder
They're
why.
just speculation.
Jaguar. God dang, Jaguar. Don't break their table, Jaguar. Don't do that. Don't break their table. Golly. I wonder why. See, look. Oh, my God. Look at her nose. Well, okay. I don't know. She got Jay-Z nose. Maybe she look more like Jay-Z right here in this picture. I don't know, man. She just... At least Beyonce's smile looked like, okay, I got to smile for the camera. Her look like she just looked bland all the time, man.
You. You're protecting her.
Oh, my God.
Wonder why?
Now, these allegations are not
Here
confirmed.
we
They're
go.
just speculations. However, it isn't stopping people from pointing fingers at Bey. One person said, "When I saw Beyonce's stomach fold over on one of those talk shows, I wondered why she was pretending to be pregnant. Then I heard that Jay-Z's mistress Cathy had died and she was pregnant. Well, 2 and 2 added up to 4 in old math. They K-worded Cathy and took her baby. I think Cathy's grave should be dug up and see if the unborn baby is still in Cathy's stomach. Something tells me it's not because Cathy's baby is Blue Ivy Carter." Another person said, "I also feel like because Cathy was actually the one with a real pregnancy that made Beyonce jealous and furious, so she decided to fake her. Well, y'all know the rest, LOL. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Jay-Z and Beyonce allegedly being behind Cathy's death? And do you believe Blue is really Cathy's baby? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click.
I don't think so, man. I'm just telling you what oh my God. It's like, I don't want to think bad about people. I don't want to think that people would do some bad stuff. But it's look. So what do you think? I'm just telling you what my heart feels. You know, I shouldn't. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. I shouldn't say anything. But what's in my soul and what I'm thinking, I'm not even gonna say. Because it ain't nice to think that that's not her daughter. It's not even nice to think that. But that's what I'm thinking. So if you ask me what I'm thinking, Jesus, man, look here. I got to get on up out of here, man. So I don't know if Cathy had the baby and then she passed away, or she passed away while she was pregnant. As far as passing away part, I don't know who did it or who didn't do it. I ain't talking about that. But did she give birth before she left us? Is what I'm trying to figure out. So y'all let me know in the comments. Did she actually give birth? Is there proof out there that she gave birth in the hospital or whatever, brought the baby home, and then next thing you know, somebody she's no longer with us? Or she's no longer with us, with the baby inside her. Then Jay-Z came and got his hospitalization type people to go ahead and get the baby out of her, and we're going to raise it on our own. Is that the story? You know what I'm saying? Because they all stories. Let me know in the comments, man. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.